Hello, hello. Welcome back to more Pokemon Elysium. I almost forgot what I was playing for a second. I did a little bit of work off screen. Got myself a couple of levels, evolutions, all that good stuff. Pidgeotto actually evolved by accident, but I'm not complaining. I can't go off this way. There's a lot of police officers in this game, and investigations apparently. I can come back later. There's a lot of stuff out that way apparently. Cycling Road, Old Capital, and a Strange City. But we are supposed to be chasing after some mystery woman. Special fishing spot, Backtop Village, Mount Lonelytop, that's the one. Some mountain thing. Oh, there's a person there. How have I not seen you? Are you a trainer? Oh. Rare candies, hold up. How do I did all that training for nothing. How actually do I get over there? Do I have to... Probably Bridget. I'm guessing that this is a trainer. Hi. Let's battle. You don't say. Her name's Petunia. She has a Petalil. It likes to put Pokemon to sleep. Or eradicate. I low-key kind of wish I had a grass type so I can just take down all these fishermen, but... I'll wait till I can catch one. Eventually, it got dark all of a sudden. I am scared. Hey, is this the path I'm supposed to take? Fantastic. I was lied to. That's one of her candy. How can I punch a child? I also ended up getting a fishing rod. What is happening? Okay. I got a fishing rod. It's just an old rod, but it seems like I can catch Magikarp and Horsey. I thought you could only catch Magikarp with those, so I wonder if that's probably changed for this game. Something ruined our walk, probably the rain. It's gonna be boring. Enjoy the rain, my good boy. You never realize how big some moments are until they become a memory. That's actually relatively good words to live by, sure. Besides, I have a very good story to tell you. Have you heard the story about the dragon who roams the world? Crysta? It has many names, but in legends they call it Wings. Okay, so Free Wings Party has something probably to do... Wings of Death, oh my god, okay. This is a scary name. Is that dragon bad? Yes, it is. Okay, well, he's not pulling any punches here. They say that it flies over places that have suffered destruction and death. There's been plenty of that so far already in this game. Looks for trainers strong enough to serve. Hello, it is me. The dragon is a Pokemon, and it has a trainer? Seriously? Yes and no. The Wings of Death has a trainer, but the trainer has no real control over it. Wings of Death, that is both metal and cringe. The dragon possesses them, corrupts their souls and hearts until the trainer ends up being nothing more than an empty shell. And then it roams over the world looking for a new one. That was a cool story. It was terrifying, but okay. The rain seems to have stopped, so we can continue our walk. You guys weren't even walking, you were just standing there. Is there anything behind here that I can... Hello? I think I need medical attention. Help. My face. Help. Nothing up here anyway. The game definitely needs a little bit of work. Still a lot of fun though. Yeah, it's a trainer behind a tree, obviously. Can't see me though. Is it actually a trainer behind a tree? Do I even need levels? Oh yeah, you're still asleep. I saw you getting that golden Pokeball. Damn, I'll never find another one again. You're a liar and you deserve a smack. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and take on all these guys just for the experience, might as well. I was actually just gonna assume that they all had Magikarp and that I would have to take on all of them to get a half level, but Finneon is actually a lot of experience. You had a Poliwag. What can you actually catch here? I only tried up north. Oh, there's a Finneon here. Now, Finneon... It's got some speed. That's it. That's after it evolves. Not really worth catching. And Horsey. Found a couple of those up north. Actually kind of tempted to catch Horsey because it's got fairly decent stats as a Seadra. I don't know how to get a Kingdra in this game, but Kingdra is actually pretty decent typing as well. Plus, they give me a water type, which I don't have any. I have 2 normal types and a fairy type. Like, I need type diversity. Because I've never really even used anything out of the Horsey line. I know Kingdra doesn't really have exactly great offensive stats. But because of its typing, it's relatively bulky. Other than against fairy types and opposing dragons, obviously. It's only 2 weaknesses. But, I mean, it can last a while on the field, so it kind of helps its offenses that way. If I can live a few hits, I could deal out more hits, you know? Maintains balance with its tail, which is wound up like a coil. Yes, I can see that. It may spray ink from its mouth. I believe that's called smokescreen. Give a nickname. Sure. I just decided to call it Water Horse. I can't be clever enough to come up with a decent name. Mild Nature. Is that plus special attack minus special defense, I think? I remember off the top of my head. Swift Swim is kind of nice. I think that might actually be the only ability you get. I don't think Sniper exists until like Gen, what, 5, 6? One of those. I do have a dragon move. Twister is not great. Is it like 40? Yeah. Make opponent flinch, but that expects me to be faster than my opponent. And with only 22 speed, you are the slowest person on my team. Great. Like, even with Swift Swim, it's still slower than... Okay. It's still slower than Raticate. This guy had a Marill, and that guy had a Goldeen. I also forgot that Marill is a fairy type, and I tried to use Twister on it. I think it's because of the graphics of this game, I just assume, hey, I'm playing Gen 3 games. You still didn't see me. Okay, good, I have the horsey up front. What are you? You know, I know you're not a tree. As I just casually talk to a poster, sure. Weirdo. Ah! You're actually terrifying. Is there any circus nearby? Read this if you want to know, my little pie. What did you just call me? Got a message and a ball. The clown just gave me his ball. Anyway, the message says, "Greetings, the faint ball is one of my most funny creations. It suddenly pops up and releases a gas that makes the one who's holding it unconscious." Uh-oh. What the hell? What? What? Couldn't put it better myself. That bastard. What kind of prank is this? Jeez, I'm stuck here. Hey, you! Help! What? How'd you end up there? You were staring the whole time and you didn't see how I got here? I just spawned. Okay. Big story. Can you help me? Wait, I'm gonna call Bluebell's Coast Guard. Oh, hey, that might help. Yeesh, what an embarrassment. Okay. How did they get there? Actually, do you have anything to say about having to rescue my dumbass? Only employers and employees of the Coast Guard are allowed in. Okay, well, never mind then. I'm actually a dumbass. I went the wrong way. As if I needed any other reasons not to trust clowns. More trainers. Bluebell City up top, Mount Lonelytop to the bottom. You are a trainer, hello. This place have no bugs. Yeah, but the text needs to work. No, he's got a couple Beedrills and a Dustox. That's actually enough experience for me to get my Eradicate caught up with Sylveon at least. And it's a Budew. Actually, Roserade would be pretty amazing to have. I might catch this. How do you evolve Budew into... Isn't that friendship? Like, I don't mind friendship evolutions, but it definitely needs a lot of work, and I tend to be a little more risky when it comes to playing Pokemon games. If I need to sack a Budew, for example, I will send the Budew to be sacked. Like, and if the sacking happens, and I don't have the friendship, so it might be a little bit difficult. I'll still try to catch you, though. Well, it's about as low as I can get your health, so hopefully this catches you. Nice. What is it, a shiny stone to get Roselia to Roserade, I think? Assuming that's how it's done in this game. You're next to Eradicate in the Pokedex? Interesting. It lives alongside clear ponds. It catches pollen that induces harsh sneezing and runny noses. The allergy Pokemon. Which means I can come up with a perfect name for this thing. Actually got you down to 1 HP. That is fantastic. Masterful Nature, I don't even know. Poison Point. I mean, your special attack's not bad, and I do have growth. Oh, you did have an attacking move. You just spammed Sunspore and Water Sport that entire battle. You know I was a water type, right? Absorb would have helped, especially after you used growth twice. Okay, whatever. I need to go heal. Please. I have a soft spot for Petalil, and it's very tempting to catch this and use it instead of Budew, but I already have a grass type. I'm going to try to stick with it. I'm also checking all these spots just to make sure that there's no hidden items or anything. I don't think there is. I already checked the flower spot in that empty square. I didn't check this flower, though. Another Budew. Okay, well, hi. You saw a Bulbasaur here. Hold up. Hey, look at that. Isn't that convenient? I would actually prefer to be using this grass and poison type over a Roserade. Can I catch you? And yeah, statuses are going to be annoying. I get the feeling that my seahorse is about to die. Yep, there it is. I actually survived that. And the poison tick. That's impressive. Switch into my bird to Tink the Vine Whip. Or get put to sleep because AI doesn't really have any thought processes and just spams a bunch of random moves. Wonderful. I have serious doubts that I'm going to be able to even catch this thing, but sure as hell I'm going to try. Yeah, I didn't think so. The thing too is, being a starter Pokemon, first partner Pokemon, whatever the hell you want to call it, it's going to have a really bad catch rate. And I'm only using Pokeball. I have Nest Balls, but it only works good on Pokemon that are a lot weaker than the Pokemon I currently have out. Even if I switch over to Sylveon, I'm still just getting the same, maybe like a 1.1 catch rate, but it's just a Pokeball, basically. A Pokeball with color. Though to be fair, it is green. Maybe you like green. Okay, maybe not. Actually, I'm wondering if I confused Nest Ball with a different ball. I know that there's two different balls. Don't take that out of context. Okay, sure. That their catch rate, or yeah, I guess catch rate, is dependent on the opponent's level. I know that there's the level ball and the nest ball. One of them is dependent on if the Pokemon is under level 30 and how far under level 30 they are, and the other one is comparing to your level. I think I confused it with level ball. There's a plant seed on his back. Yep, sure enough. The seed slowly grows larger. And then it becomes a Venusaur. Sure. I am so unoriginal. Sour Patch. Bulbasaur Patch. But I saw a Bulbasaur here. And I have it. And there it is. What? But who else is... Oh yeah, my bird. You might actually survive. You survived on one. Now you might be asking why I chose to go for Bulbasaur instead of the Budew. That's because with Venusaur, you can pretty much make any kind of set you want. You can make it a special set, you can make it a physical set, you can make it a support set. When it comes to Roserade, you're pretty much limited to just special offense, which is good, very good. But I think I have some decent special offense already covered. I have a decent water type when it evolves, assuming I can fully evolve it. Sylveon is very good when it comes to special offense. But the thing is, my Pokemon are also very frail. This thing actually has a decent amount of bulk. Also, it's a bashful nature as well. Overgrows the ability, obviously. Decent moves. What is Vine Whip in this game? 45, okay. Switch it to the front, see if I can get some levels on it. I'm going to Mount Lonelytop. Me first. Okay, so you have a Nidorino. The thing is, this is a pretty decent counter to Nidorino. I can't get poisoned by Poison Point because I'm already Poison type. And being a Poison type, I also resist the double kicks and Poison Stings that it wants to try to deal. Well, I don't really resist Poison Sting because I'm also Grass type. Why is Peck a flying move if non-flying type Pokemon can learn it? I get that it's supposed to be like jabs with a beak or horn or whatever, but why is it a flying type move? If you're using it like on a Goldeen, for example, where it pecks you with its horn, or Nidorino that pecks you with its horn, how is that flying? Hey you, let's battle. I'm in the middle of a rant, leave me alone. Oh, and Bulbasaur's evolving, okay. She had a Nidorino. And I have an Ivysaur. No new moves though. I gotta heal up. That. Okay, I need to go get healing items. Oh, also, I just realized I actually did get a whole bunch of rare candies from that. It said one rare candy. I need to go apologize to that kid for smacking. Okay, so I can't buy any super potions, which is kind of dumb. I mean, I'm actually the same level as the Pokemon I just fought, and I'm already at 50 HP. I'm only a couple levels higher than the gym I just fought, and I'm, you know, 84 HP, 59. I could be using hyper potions at this point, really. Can only buy regular potions, though. I do have a few citrus berries, which is nice, but I'm kind of limited on those. Hey, look, berries. Not useful. Actually, kind of useful. That reminds me, oh my god, the number of times I went up against a... What is that Pokemon? Mareep? And got staticked. It's only supposed to be like a 30% chance, but every single time I made contact with a Mareep, I bought 5 Paralyze Heals and 5 Antidotes. I went up against 5 Mareep. One of them I took out with the Draining Kiss. The other 4 were all physical moves, and I got paralyzed every single time. Meanwhile, I was doing the same thing to a bunch of poison types. Even against this Nidorino, I just switched into Eradicate and spammed a bunch of physical moves. It also used Poison Sting, and I didn't get poisoned at all. I think there's something up with static, because it's not just this ROM hack, it's like... Even in Vanilla, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby Sapphire Emerald, I always get immediately static every single time. You guys trainers or you guys tutors? Damn. Me and my brother will kick your ass. I stepped in the wrong neighborhood. Okay, I assumed a double battle, but I guess not. Oh, it is. He just has nothing to say. Well, I have a poison type to resist the fighting moves, and I have a fairy type. I don't think I should be concerned. Although Makuhita might have Fake Out, I don't know. Screw it, damage is damage. Hey look, Fake Out. Who would have thunk it? All that just for a rage. Okay, well. And now you die. So glad you dealt all the damage to me and watch me get it back. Okay, thanks. Kinda wish I had my HP showing so I could actually see how much damage that actually was. In case you didn't know, you can actually, I believe, press start while you're on your selection screen. Yeah, and it shows your HP. That's also in the vanilla games as well, not just the ROM hack. All that talk, huh? See, now here's why I threaten you. Give me your lunch money. My sis has a really bad mouth, I noticed. Our asses have been kicked. Sure enough. Want me to do it again? Okay, I don't actually get to see anything inside this building. Alright. Sure, why not? Hi. Kind of a weird spot for you to be standing. Are you even a trainer? Nope, you're just bored. Okay. An asshat named Zizan has vandalized the sign that used to read Village Backtop with a number of unspeakable profanities. Well, the other profanities in this game have been quite speakable, so I mean... Chansey, 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 Chansey. Do you have anything to say? I actually assumed that you were going to be a trainer. We are very lucky our small village has a Poké Center. True. It's very, very useful. Can I buy super potions here, please? Nope. I think I can just buy the regular items. I think the marts just go off of the same, like, pool of items you can get. And it probably changes depending on how many badges you have. I did buy an escape rope, though, in case I get stuck somewhere. Oh god, my voice. There we go. Drink some water, clear the throat. I can talk now. I'm not dying. We used to have many earthquakes here. For some reason, they have now stopped. That sounds intentional, but okay. And you? My grandfather was one of the first hikers who climbed Mount Lonelytop. Unfortunately, one day he left and never returned. He died up there. His body was never found. How do you know he died? What? I have questions. That guy just wanted to trade a Venonat for Poochyena. I don't have Venonat. And that guy just claims that there's a mythical Pokemon, or well, mythical creature, he says, that's living inside Mount Lonelytop. And I'm apparently here. Hi. Don't tell me you're gonna climb the mountain, kid. What is a mountain kid? So like a mountain man, but small? Also not entirely sure why to be climbing all over them, but you know. Hey, more berries. Aspire, I believe that's frozen status. And more paralysis cure, great. Maybe a hidden item somewhere, I don't even know. Well, I found you. Calm down. Seems that there's nobody nearby. This is a private conversation. Okay, but the trees are listening. Now's the time for a proper introduction. My name is Jane, and I am... Okay, seriously, you haven't heard about me? You haven't seen me anywhere? Who even are you, and why are you talking to me? I'm sorry, but no. Are you that important person? Important? No. But it's okay. For now, the only thing you should know about me is that I'm working for the government. Oh, great. President Secretary out here. I need your help. But first, let me explain. Recently, we have discovered that the party of Free Wings has begun an excavating operation in this mountain. Our spies reported that the Free Wings team found a secret chamber buried deep in the roots of this mountain. Apparently, there's a mythical something in there. Maybe Celebi or something. It's the only mythical I've seen so far. And also considering I was in a nightmare, maybe Darkrai. My objective is to enter the mountain and find that chamber. This is where I need your help. I feel like I'm aiding and abetting a criminal, but okay. I don't understand. There's a whole bunch of guys in the government and you seek help from me? Why? Contrary to Free Wings, the government has only recently started to assemble their own operational trainer team, and we are currently lacking good trainers. But still, why didn't you choose a more experienced trainer? Why me, a very young and green trainer? I love my character. I am sassy. I question everything. Very much me in character form. Fantastic. I need someone in your size. That sounds weird in and out of context. What does that even mean? You saying that I'm short? You're a tall and beautiful girl. Okay, thanks. I appreciate that. But, are you gonna help me? I don't know. Sure. I'm assuming that I can proceed if I say yes, so sure. There's some money to buy repels, escape ropes, and potions. Great. That's pitiful. I already have potions and I have an escape rope. I think it should be fine. Are you an item? How about you? What is down here? I can't fit. Why are diagonal directions not a thing? Into the cave we go. Seems like Mount Moon, but alright. Let me guess, Zubat. Oh hey, it's a Geodude. I can see why I would need repels though. I'm gonna fight him first though. Young lady and a young man passed from here some hours ago. Cool. I mean, I didn't really ask, but now that you said it. The girl seemed to be very arrogant. You're sexist, aren't you? I actually went and bought Super Repel. Well, a few of them. I also saw that there's a path to the south. Special fishing spot. Clearly. How special? So special. There's also another cave over here. Interesting. Project. Backtop lighthouse construction. Current status terminated due to sustained public dissent. Why would anybody be upset about a lighthouse being built when it's supposed to be there to save people's life? Okay. Hello? Brother. Okay, I'm not allowed to walk near rocks. Also, that square needs fixing. I am picky. I am sorry. I'm also easily distracted. I am also easily lost. There's a graveler here. Okay, sure. You are worth fighting for experience because I'll get a lot from this. Oh my god, you survived. Please don't kill me. Hey, I survived too. Fantastic. Eat my vine. Only 325, okay. Well, I need to heal. I used 2 potions and I'm still not up to full health. That's... We need super potions, please. Anytime now. I'll fight you. I see an item to the south. Barely. I can see the top 2 pixels of it, and I crave it. If you beat me, I'll tell you a secret. Is that how to get the item? Because I can just walk over to it. And now I'm trying to learn Razor Leaf. 55 compared to 45. I don't really care about poison powder. I want to keep takedown in case there's something I can't really hit grass types with. I didn't even need to buy an escape rope. Okay. And I can't find a whip because it's a slightly weaker move. And it'd be kind of nice to try to catch Pokemon with it. Also has 100 accuracy. Those hikers, they think they own the place. I mean, they're hikers in a mountain and you're complaining. I don't see what the issue is here. And you walk into a cave looking like that. Okay, sure. Interesting. She has a Clefairy that sang Put Me to Sleep. I was asleep for 4 turns, so I guess the sleep mechanic hasn't really been updated to modern generations. Another rare candy. Is it actually just one rare candy? It is just one. I should probably use some of these. Yeah, I might as well. I'm gonna use them on Water Horse, because you definitely need to catch up on levels here. I don't exactly know when you evolve. Hopefully it's relatively soon. I'm just gonna speed up, because this screen animations take way too damn long in this game. It's the one thing I don't like about the Gen 3 remakes. Oh, hello. I will learn Dragon Breath. Over Twister, maybe? Paralysis over Flinching. I think they're both the same chance to occur, so I'll just go with the more power. But yeah, having to go to a whole nother screen to see the Pokemon move slowly towards the camera just because it might have some friendship. Do we really need an extra 5 seconds in these slow games? Do I give this to the Water Horse? Do I give it to the Sour Patch? I will give it to the Sour Patch. Get you closer to Confection's level. Special attack's actually looking pretty decent here. Unfortunately, all my grass type moves are physical, I assume. Oh, I actually have one more, so I might as well just give it to you then. No moves, no Evo. Okay. Hi there. Are you strong enough to cross this mountain? I mean, I made it this far, so yes. Okay, so apparently this is a double battle. Interesting. I'm not complaining. I have Razor Leaf. And Swift. You don't have Wide Guard. Decent chip. Get ready to sturdy, even though I'm not going to knock you out with Razor Leaf. But it can crit. That's some good damage. That's also some good damage. I think, actually, Swift just takes you out from here. Oh no, how will I ever recover? Ah, okay. Sure. It's a good thing I did actually go for Razor Leaf, though. Please don't miss. Okay, thanks. I don't actually know if it displays the animation before or after it tells you that it misses, but I am still nervous regardless. Lots of experience I will take. And a level for confection. Nice. Any moves? No. You have a third. Hello. It's a Machat. Neat. I'm pretty sure you just die here. Oh, so that's how I'll recover. Not my Sour Patch, though. I found her. How do I get to that item? Is there even a way over? I think it's up here. Hey, found it. Moonstone. I don't... Other than the Nido family, I haven't come across anything that can evolve with that. And a potion. There's an exit here. Is this the cave on the beach? No. But there's berries and items. Or an Impecha. Always useful. I'll wait till I get back in the cave. And a tiny mushroom to sell, probably. Or teach a move or something. The item description still says it's popular amongst certain people, but it doesn't really specify what it's used for. I'll fight you. I can't fight you. He sleeps, standing up. What the hell? That's what I'm saying. Okay, kid, are you ready? Before you go, let me heal your Pokemon. Oh, that's actually useful. Okay, thanks. Also, I think I see the cave that we're heading towards. It seems to be leaking. It is a very direct path to it with an item. Am I gonna need that? I'm gonna save. It's also worth noting, because I haven't done so yet, this is actually a ROM hack that's quite long. Fair warning. I say 3 episodes in. So long, in fact, that it's actually 2 ROM hacks. After I complete this, I'll have to basically patch another ROM to get to part B of this. So it's actually recommended to frequently use save states, because sometimes the game won't actually register save files. I forgot to repel. That's a Zubat. Hello. Here it is. A mysterious door inside the heart of the mountain. Is that what that is? And it's locked. Imagine. Alright, how do we get past it? Let me show you something. It's a hole. Cool. It leads down to a tunnel that can get you to the other side of this door. How do you know this? Are you sure? It looks dark down there. Yes, I've sent my Meryl down there. Okay, she actually explains. Got past the door safely. Unfortunately, there's a security mechanism down there, some kind of puzzle set by the guys who built the door. Too much for a Pokemon to solve. Again, how would you know that? How would Meryl really be able to communicate that to you? I've never really understood how Pokemon were able to communicate back to the trainers. Also, for that matter, how exactly do they understand English? Pokemon logic never really made sense to me. Should be no problem for you. Yeah, should is the key word there. This hole is very small. I can barely squeeze down there myself. It's indeed impossible for an adult to get down there. Ace, you are not obliged to go down there. We can abort the mission right now if you want. Just say the word. I can't say the word. I'll end up getting banned. Seems legit. I don't know why it acted like I was stepping on sand, because it was just a hole. Ace! Are you okay? No, I'm dead. There's indeed a tunnel down here. Gonna see where it leads. Okay, thanks. Can't flash or anything. That is the Celebi. Okay, bye. Does it want me to follow it? What? Okay. I was gonna make sure I'm not missing any secret paths or anything, but I guess I can just walk through walls sometimes. Good to know. Can't walk through the... Oh, there's an item. There's a stair thing. I'm gonna see if I missed anything. Okay, so I was supposed to just follow the Celebi to the ladder. I couldn't just walk there myself. The tunnel maintenance crew, I've rotated the sequence 2 times right. Have that in mind when you will try to get through the tiles. And for F's sake, please destroy this message when to read it. Well, should have listened. Okay, I can't walk around the ladder like I want to. Great. What the hell is this? Dark red, light red, and blue. I have to pick to pass through either. Oh, okay, it's brown apparently. Either the brown, the red, or the blue tile every time. What's the correct sequence? It probably has something to do with the thing on the. Yeah, okay. I can actually talk to this. It says something about 2 times right. So it'd be red, blue, blue, red, brown, red. Red, brown, red, brown, red. Right? Starting with red, go to blue. What? Did I misread that? I rotated the sequence 2 times right. He said he shifted the axis sequence 2 times to the right. I assume that the last 2 colors got to the front. Oh. Okay, sure, I guess. I just assumed that you started here and then looped back around when you got to the end. Okay. A little bit confusing, but I think I understand now then. Brown, red, red, blue, blue, red. Brown, red, brown, red, blue. What? Oh, I missed the red. My bad. Brown, red, brown, red, red, blue, blue, red. Neat. Okay, I just wanted to see if there's items. Sorry, my bad. You're one of the bravest people I know. You should get out more. Let's see what free wings we're doing down here. Have you heard of the story of the Wings of Death? Can I fish here? Well, that's 10 attempts, and I didn't get anything, so probably not. Either that or I'm hell unlucky with my cat catches. With my cat, yes. Are those things drills? You mean the drill-shaped object to the north? Yeah, probably. You left a lot of equipment down here. Just note. Oh lord, what on earth were they trying to do? I'll read it to you. I can't just read it myself. Scientist Mick Milton, Unit 005. Day of excavation 61. We're getting close. The seismic activity is extremely high, and the tremors are too frequent to consider them normal. Something, something. Earthquakes that stopped. Okay. The beast is awakened. That's ominous as hell. I'm sure of it, and there's only one thing I'm wondering about. How are they going to capture it? The masked woman is strong, but will her power be enough? Are you the masked woman? Is that what I've been helping this whole time? A beast and a masked woman. Does this make sense to you? Oh, okay, it's a whole different person. The masked woman is Helena, aka Madame Mask. Clever name. She's the vice captain of Free Wings, second in command after Lord Braxis. That just sounds like the evil name. Clearly, that is the main antagonist of this game. Who names their child Braxis and doesn't expect them to become evil or get picked on? She's a terrible person. One crazy bitch. I would like to meet this person. Sounds like he had some troubled pasts. What is that beast they are talking about? Is it a Pokemon? I don't know. Maybe we'll find something if we go deeper. I'll take this note with me. She's hiding evidence or something? Well, I guess she does work for the government, so I guess it's fair that she's taken the evidence with her. We've lost our second drill today. I swear these rock formations are so tough, even the famous Kern mining drills can't go some meters in without breaking down. But third time's the charm. Engineer Manny, who just likes to leave all of his thoughts lying around. TM05 is swagger in this game, not roar? Okay. Authorized. Why do you have a sign here for authorized personnel when you had a door blocking access? Okay. Sure. Item. I will absolutely take, thank you. I didn't miss a path, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Did these say anything? Nope, they're just creepy Pokemon statues for no reason. You drill down to this chamber. What were they searching for? Let's go inside and try to find out instead of just standing here and talking about it. I also comment on the statues because I was curious. The Enlightened Men. I might as well just not say anything because my character just says the exact same thing I'm already saying. It's like the script just knows me. Low-key, I kind of feel like I'm being called out for questioning everything. The mythical progenitors of the human race inhabiting this planet long before us. Okay. Regardless, myth or not, we have to learn what free wings we're after. Follow me, we're getting close. Okay, Teoxys' theme, that's concerning. Do you feel it? Yes, I feel darkness. In a brightly lit room with a bunch of white mist, I feel darkness. We have to be extra careful now. Huh? They're traps. Watch out, they're attacking. Not every day you get attacked by balls. Oh, it's Duskull. I'm not concerned. I mean, the level is fairly high, but I'm not that concerned. Oh yeah, Pursuit is in this game. Ugh. Okay, well, I guess I'm not switching ever. And I'm confused. I want to switch. Okay. Please just land the attack and knock out the Duskull. A crit anytime would be nice. Please. Of course. You know, for a heightened crit chance move, I don't think I really ever get crits with Razor Leaf. Well, I should say meaningful crits. I almost always will seem to get the crits whenever they're at like 2 HP and it doesn't mean anything. I'm trying to learn Sweet Scent. It'd be sort of useful for takedown, but I don't really need it. Also, with me, I don't have to spend time running around in the grass, but I could just, you know, run around in the grass and not have to worry about using Sweet Scent. I don't care. Don't need the move. Oh, I only had to fight one of them. Is she a trainer too? I don't think she really specified. I wonder why I get strength, said the cowardly lion. I almost felt like I could be able to push a boulder into one of these holes or something. More are coming. They just float over the rocks. It's almost like Duskull has the ability to levitate or something. That's level 22. You tried to Shadow Sneak. Can I get a crit? No. And Shadow Sneak again. Hey, can I get a crit? No. Sleepy again. Nope, never mind. Please don't confuse me. Okay, good. Hey, can I get a crit? Please, game? Oh, for God's sake. And you wake up immediately. Yeah, okay, seems fair. The thing is, I think I died to a Shadow Snake here. I do. So it's either 9 or 10. Wait, it gave me the option to run? Hold on. I might just waste my time fighting the Duskull for no reason. Okay. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but hey, that's good to know. We have a dark and abnormal aura. Leave the phantom here to stop the intruders, to stop us. Correct, let's go. She also has the ability to levitate, I guess. I don't know. Can I just... No, okay, I don't have the ability to levitate. I am mildly terrified. But I've recently learned that I could... Oh, I can't. Yeah, it's a trainer battle, weirdly enough. Can't run from this one. And I can't use Swift to cheese anything. And there's also a Dusclops I don't like to see. But once again, I don't think I'm that concerned. Draining Kiss should at least bring you down like a third. It's a quarter to a third. It should bring you down to about half, hopefully. Not quite. Damn. I was kind of hoping that was going to be on confection, but okay. I can still sleep things, though. Actually, I think I want to sleep you since you're pursuing. And Draining Kiss again. If I can put Duskull to sleep, and it can't Pursuit, then I should be able to switch for free. I mean, Dusclops could also have Pursuit, but I've only seen it from Duskull so far. The concerning thing is, though, you just took a turn of sleep, so you can theoretically wake up. Swap over to the number so I can actually see how much damage is being dealt here. I think I'll set Eradicate. And then Draining Kiss should knock you out. No Pursuit, fantastic. Dusclops is gone. And Duskull can't really do too much other than confuse my Eradicate. But I do have Bite, specifically for Ghost types, since I can't hit them otherwise. Almost 1,000 experience, nice. Bite, Draining Kiss, you're gone. Trying to learn Skill Swap. Gives my opponent Cute Charm. I don't really know if I want that. And if I was to use it for double battles like I did with Elysium, then I would give myself Keen Eye, Swift Swim, Runaway, or Overgrow, which absolutely does nothing for me, so I don't really think it's useful to have that move. If I had Pixelate, cool, because that means I won't end up trying to put myself into infatuation status for no reason. Eradicate, trying to learn Crunch. Wonderful. Goodbye, Bite. Defeated Shadow Ball. I just fought a TM. Excellent work. Really, you're a champion class trainer. Okay, sure. I noticed you cleared these traps way easier than I did. You're very strong. Okay, I guess you could say I'm quite experienced in Pokemon battles. Let's go what's hiding at the end of the tunnel. So she is a Pokemon trainer. Okay. So they only recently started enlisting high-end trainers, but she's been one this whole time? I'm confused. The story is fleshed out, but it still feels like they're holding a lot of information back. I forgot to heal things, like burns and life. Once again, I used 2 potions and still can't get to full health. Also, I can't heal this burn status, so I'm gonna probably put Water Horse up front. Again, I don't really care for Pidgeotto all that much. Again, it only evolved by accident. That's disappointing. There's nothing here. But there was once. It was the nest of the beast that Free Wings were after. I'm afraid that they eventually caught it. It's a shame we can't learn more about that Pokemon. Yeah, I wish we'd seen it ourselves. So the mission was a failure, but you, Ace, did a great job. So what do you say? Want to join us? Want to join the Pokemon Rangers? Okay, interesting. Actually, very interesting, considering I was considering playing a Pokemon Ranger game, but chose this instead. I was going to do Pokemon Ranger afterwards. But it is kind of interesting that it just seems to know that. And she happens to be a Pokemon Ranger, I guess. It's a team of elite trainers that the government of Rhea has assembled. I guess it probably has no affiliation with the actual Pokemon Ranger games. Our goal is to stop Free Wings and expose them to the public. I would hate to be exposed to the public. Thank you for the offer, but I think I'll pass. I want to be focused on taking the 8 badges and be in the championship finals. I don't think that grammar was wrong, but it felt wrong. Anyway, gotta go. Here's a reward I promised. Bet. Oh, hey, that is the most useful item I've ever seen in my life. The money's a joke, though. And she sprints away. This place does give me the creeps, too. Okay. Ah, okay, hi. That's a Groudon. That Pokemon was Groudon. Yes, yes, it was. Oh, and it was apparently the beast that was living here. I have to run and catch up with Jane. She has to learn that fog is very strange here. Actually, weirdly enough, it almost seems inverted from normal fog. And I found the culprit. Oh, yeah, and it just goes back to normal. Need to repel, and it's my last one. Can I take one of these holes and get out of here? No. No. Screw it, I'll make my own hole. Can I actually find her out here? Man, it took me to this spot. Are you kidding me? But once again, I am running out of time. I've already been recording for an hour and a half. I actually just want to keep playing. This is such a fun game. The weird bugs and quirks are also just hilarious and a lot of fun as well. This is actually one of the, weirdly enough, one of the better ROM hacks, in my opinion. Just in the sense of, again, the story is nicely fleshed out, so there's a lot of lore to it. So it really tries to immerse you and sinks you in. On top of that, having all the weird bugs and glitches are just really funny to me. So it's very entertaining. I'm having a lot of fun. Plus the Pokemon I'm catching are actually kind of decent too. It's actually giving me a chance to use Pokemon I don't normally use, like Seadra, for example. And I don't really use Ivysaur or Venusaur all that much either. Granted, anytime I actually play through Fire Red and Leaf Green, or any Kanto games, I always pick the Grass starter because Bulbasaur is actually my favorite. Shut up. But as I said earlier, I really don't like Fire Red and Leaf Green because the games run so damn slow. Everything has to have an animation for some reason. So I just don't like playing it. Even with speed up, you're not really moving that fast. I'm holding down sprint and I can still navigate relatively easily because it's not all that fast. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna have time for today. Sadly. But if you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am, it's a tall order, but it's possible. Regardless, feel free to drop a like, or even a dislike. I promise it doesn't hurt my feelings. Oh, I've already read the SAT sign, okay. If you want to catch some more of these, hit the subscribe, get notified. But until next time, where I'm probably gonna have to go back through Mount Lonelytop, but I need to spend money on like more repels and potions and probably another escape rope. Actually, I think I still have one, so I should be fine. Gotta go catch up to the woman, tell her about Groudon, all the good stuff.